I think there's no climate change happening. What my friend says happening and is happening now and we should respond. No, it's not happening. It's not going to happen. It's our illusion that we are living in an illusion world. Yeah, it's just what we guys are here thinking. The rest of what we don't think about that way. Just we are facing basically, because most people over there who is in the power think there is no climate change. And we are a bunch of people who thinks climate change happening. Yeah, it's not happening because in 2010, the equal size of United Kingdom of Great Britain was flooded in my country. The area was flooded is equal to the United Kingdom. Around 1 million people are displaced from their home. Quarter of the million house damaged. It's not happening. It's our illusion. Then we respond. Oh, it's humanitarian disasters. We have to respond. Okay, done very well. Thanks. Finish. What happened in 2012? Again, the quarter of a million affected. Again, we have a disaster. We have flood. People displaced. We appeal the world community to give us grant so we can give them food, give them a shelter, give them a road, everything is happening. But what happened in 2013? No rain, no flood, drought. 1 million people have a serious food problem. There's no food available, there's drought, there's no cultivation happen, and they give Pakistan the list of highly malnutrition children is the top of the list because of drought. It's not happening, it's our illusion. So that's the reason we believe that the people who look at the issue is not the climate change. They think this is happening, this is ongoing. But it's not ongoing. When I was young, my mother told me a story about how they were used to live in the same area that I'm living now in Pakistan, is my area. They have a forest, there was a different kind of birds, different kind of animals, and what she was telling me that how they are playing with them and something like that. But now what we have, it's interesting. Since 1 year, I haven't seen a single butterfly in my neighborhood. There's no butterfly. They're gone. There's no climate change. We believe what people believe in it. What's happening now? We need to be very realistic regarding this. The climate change is not only the disasters that we are talking about, the huge disasters. It's even all about even a single butterfly that we lost. Because this all, we're talking about the sustainable development. But I was more talking about the sustainable life. Because this is the way we human beings grow and build their character. We are integrated in this environment. We are integrated in our forests. We integrated our rivers. We are integrated our fields. And now this all industrial development, they detach us from the actual what we are basically belong to. Thus we are more concerned about the climate change rather than it's happening to damage the environment. No, it's damaging ourselves. Sooner or later, something has already happened. The malnutrition in my country, food and security problem. And then if you have malnutrition, you have food security, we have a very less productive mankind who have to contribute in our society. And eventually, due to all effects, our human race, the humankind, will going to be finished. That's the reality that we are basically facing. The response from my government, because I'm more talking about my local context, what's happening, due to this huge flooding and these issues, the government of Pakistan established the climate ministry. I was very happy and surprised that they told me they have a climate ministry, a specific ministry, the climate ministry. We have a ministry. When I dig it in the information, what kind of ministry they have and what kind of procedures, there are 11 staff members in the whole ministry. That's 11 people who are working in ministry. So mostly minister must do now, he just attend the events as a celebrity. Events mostly organized by the United Nations agencies. So he just attend and be like a celebrity and talk about it, something. So there is actually the showcasing. This is just telling world that we have a climate ministry and we are more concerned about climate, but actually there is nothing. That's the problem we have. But sometimes we have problem with electricity. That's interesting. So government comes with a very interesting solution how to resolve the electricity. Yeah. Build 2 more nuclear power plants just at the earthquake fault line. Yes, Karachi, just there. Great idea. I don't know how they get idea to build a nuclear plant at the earth fault line. And same time they come an idea to build the coal power plants. Because there is a coal in the bent of a desert area in Pakistan. And they say, oh, we can have open coal mining. That's a good idea. And they call us black gold. So it's a black gold. So they want to make money. When Pakistan government explored the opportunity to export that black gold so far for them, nobody want to buy that black gold because the quality is too bad. Even the World Bank, which is a little bad, but the World Bank don't want to invest in that kind of business because they say, no, it's too bad, we cannot get a buyer. So government of Pakistan, what they did, how we can resolve the issue, because we need to build the power plants and coal power plants. There's our great friend, China, come to in a business. Okay, we can build a power plant for you over there in the desert, use that coal, we can engage in mining, we do everything for you. You just need to buy the electricity from us. And we agree, we signed the agreement. Now the area I'm talking about is heavily affected by the malnutrition, heavily affected by the drought. And now we are going to be a coal power plant, open mining over there. So this is what we basically faced. And we hope that Green Party and the Green Party across the world and knowledge we are sharing, information we are sharing, knowledge we gather will cumulative, we can have a much better impact in the region and better impact in my country. I will welcome from you who have expertise on coal mining. I really need help from you guys to give me more information how I can encounter those policies that the government are building. So I will be here and I will really love and I will welcome to know more information about this. So thank you very much and bearing me here. Thanks a lot.